Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we're watching episode 30 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So on the last episode, Envy took Ed and Al to meet with Wrath, who they learned is King Bradley. And King Bradley let them know that he's got his eye on Winry, and if they don't fall in line, that he's going to cut her down, as he said. So they were quick to fall in line. They called, they checked on Winry, she's okay. Mr. Ling, through greed, or since greed has taken over Mr. Ling's body, he was able to have Greed deliver a message to Ed, and Ed delivered the message to Fan about the fact that he acquired the Philosopher's Stone. And then Fan and May met at the doctor's house, and they got some beef because she's like the number 17 princess, and she don't F with Fan and Mr. Ling, so they had some beef between them. So let's get into episode 30 and see what happens.
結局軍人になったのか。やはりまだお前に炎の錬金術は早いな。
まだですか。結局今日まで錬金術の基礎しか教えてくださいませんでした。
当たり前だ。軍の犬になり下がるようなやつには基礎を教えることですら。
Is that his teacher for the flame
錬金術は大衆のため
alchemy?
ですか。先生、周辺諸国の脅威にさらされている今、軍の強化こそが急務です。国民を守るために錬金術は。
そんな言い訳は聞き飽きた。
私には耐え難いのです。先生ほどの方がこんな極貧にあえいでいるなんて。国家資格を取ってください。
To the side after he got old and sick.
最高最強の錬金術だ。使い方によっては最悪にもなり得る。それを完成させ、そして満足してしまった。
What's he mean by that? Perfected what?
錬金術師は生きている限り、真理を追い求めずにはいられない生き物だ。考えることをやめたとき、錬金術師は死ぬ。私はとうの昔に死んで。
先生先生、若い先生、
娘を頼む。
That is Liz's dad? And he just died right there? No wonder he'd be looking after her.
気にしないでいい。弟子として当然だ。だったら君も私がゴミのように死ぬかもしれない。
Bertolt nightmares.
みんなをこの手で守ることができれば幸せだと思っているよ。いや、青臭い夢を話してしまった。
いいえ、素晴らしい夢だと思います。みんなが幸せに暮らせる未来、信じていいですか？父の夢を託していいですか？
She all tatted up.
ハヤテゴ、ダメ。ごめんなさいね。
いや、よくあることだから。聞いたよ。大相当好きだって。
Yep. He gonna keep a close eye on her. Close eye.
かなりハードだったみたいね。
人は撃ってないよ。撃たずに済んだ。
Alright, she gave him her gun.
撃てなかったんだ。ダメだよな。覚悟がないから迷惑かけてばっかりで。
何かあったの？
スカーがウィンリーの両親の仇だったんだ。
Yep.
あの時、心底嫌だって思ったんだ。急に銃が怖いものに見えてさ、気がついたら、あいつ スカーを殺したいくらい憎かったと思うんだ。後で見たこともないぐらいは、ほんとダメだ。あいつのこと少しも分かってなかった。
生きて帰ってこれたからこその悩みね。でも生き延びなきゃダメよ。大切な人のためにも。守ってあげてね。大好きなんでしょ、ウィンリーちゃんのこと。
あれはただの幼馴染で、家族みたいな守りが。
ごめんなさいね。
Are you lying?
注意はさ、重荷に思ったことないの？
重いとか軽いとか、今更言う資格、私にはないもの。そして、この道を行くって決めたのも自分だから。
The war.
イシュバール。イシュバールの話、聞いていいかな？
Dog said no. Don't ask her about that.
イシュバールでお前たちが何をしたか。
They tried to wipe y'all out.
イシュバールは岩と砂だ。そんな土地だから、戒律の厳しい宗教と強靭な民族が生まれたのは無理からぬことでしょうね。でも、アメストリスに併合されたことで、一部の人々は不満を募らせた。
That was... Yep. We learned who that was.
一発の銃弾により、不満は怒りとなって、イシュバール全域に広がったの。暴動はやがて内乱となり、7年もの長きにわたって続いた。
7 years.
そして1枚の書類が全てを決定したの。大総統令3066号、イシュバール殲滅戦の開始を告げた。その紙切れが。
Oh, so he did a Order 66, huh? Ugh.
まさに地獄だった。空気は腐臭と硝煙の匂いで満ち、砂は流れた地面を重く湿ったわ。
Oh, oh
普通の
goodness.
兵士なら弾を乱射
This
して
was a
その一発
sniper.
が偶然人の命を奪うこともある。でも狙撃は違う。引き金を引けば必ず人が死ぬ。原因と結果に結びついているのは狙撃兵とガ錬金術師だけだわ。
我が名は鉄血の錬金術師バスクグラン。鉄と地、すなわち兵器と兵士、この身こそ戦の先駆けに並んで何とする。
They all took part in this war. Armstrong losing his mind. Oh, Mr. Hughes.
ロイ、ロイマスタング。お前も来てたのか。久しぶりだな。しかし、目つき変わっちまったな。
I miss Mr. Hughes' voice.
そういうお前もな、人殺しの目だ。
ああ。士官学校でこの国の未来についてみんなで語り合ったっけな。
はいよな。
はい、お手紙です。
うん、ありがとうよ。
なんだ？
俺の美しい未来さ、グレイシアって言うんだ。
Oh, his
ずっ
wife.
と俺の帰りを待っててくれてる。
一人でずっと。
他の男がちょっかい出したらどうしよう。
His
いや
teeth.
俺みたいないい男を置いてグレイシアが浮気するわけがない。いやいや、しかし
He thinking that she having an
一つ忠告して
affair.
おく。映画や小説は
これで明日まで生きていけるんだ。明日を夢見させてくれるんだよ。いつ終わるともしれないこの戦場で。
まさに電の砂漠は水のように吸い込んでいくだけだ。何が残る？やっぱり砂だけじゃないか。
じゃあ徹底。
Ordered them for a reason. Maybe he was just trying to take out the other alchemists.
お久しぶりです。
なんてことだ。
He hadn't seen her in a while?
人殺しの目になってしまった。
Fullmetal Alchemist.
She got a whole back
Fullmetal
tattoo.
Alchemist.
教えてください。なぜ国民を殺しているのですか？人に幸福をもたらすべき錬金術が、なぜ人殺しに使われているのですか？
それが国家錬金術師の仕事だからです。なぜ国民を
That's old boy who
守
was
る
in
べき軍人
prison.
が国民を殺すのか。
I don't remember what kind of alchemist he was. Can't remember.
違いますか？
割り切れというのか、この惨状を。
そうですね。例えば、お嬢さん、私はいやいややっている。そういう顔ですね。
Man, mind your own business. They were not talking to you.
当たった。よしと自分の腕にうぬぼれ、仕事の達成感を感じる瞬間が全くないと言い切れますか？
それ以上言うな。
Oh, right?
私からすれば、あなた方の方が理解できない。戦場はそもそも敵を殺す場所です。
What do you mean, you people?
その覚悟もなしに軍服を着たのですか？死から目を背けるな、前を見ろ。あなたが殺す人々のその姿を正面から見ろ。そして忘れるな。敵もあなたのことを忘れない。おっと、
Break time is over. I mean, you seem just a little bit too happy to be there killing people. I mean, I know you're at war, but
簡単だ。
are you trying to get back home to Garcia? This is exactly why Mr. Hawkeye didn't want you to go through with this alchemy nonsense. What? Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's what what Dr. Tim was doing. He was doing that taboo alchemy. Yep. Oh, he was making philosopher's stones, right? You need a human to do that. He was making philosophy stones. Prism Alchemist. That was his name. Prism Alchemist. Kimberly. That was a lot of human bodies to make that one alchemy or that one philosopher's stone. So the ones that they did not kill, they were just using their bodies to make these philosopher's stones. That's probably why he was up in jail.
なんと充実した仕事か。
Yep, that was him.
いい音だ。素晴らしい。賢者の石。
殲滅の完了は時間の問題だったわ。その時、石原教の大僧正、ローグローが同胞のために大総統の前に立ったの。
Look at Bradley.
貴様一人の命で残り数万の石バール人を助けろと？
いかにも私は。
うぬぼれるな。
お？
貴様一人の命と残り数万の命とで同等の価値が命はそのもの一人分の価値しかなく、それ以上殲滅もやめん。
この人でなしが神の鉄椎が下るぞ。
神だと？さてで未だ私に鉄椎は下らぬではないか。
They always say that. Didn't Muzan say that last week?
所詮人間によって作り上げられた人の手によるものに過ぎん。神の手など借りず、自らの手で行い人間。
やがて戦いは終わり、私たちは故郷に帰れる
Let
こと
them
にな
taking
った。
pictures?
結局。
Say that.
一人の力などたかが知れている。ならば私は 自分で守れるだけ。ほんのわずかでいい。
Not the camera zooming out.
さらに下の
I
ものを
was like,
守
they
る。
better not be taking pictures,
小
those
さな
two.
人間なりにそれくらいはできるはずだ。
That's when he was giving that look to King Bradley. We didn't know why. Now we know why. He always had a feeling about King Bradley, always.
イシュバールであんな思いをしたのに。
錬金術が言う通り、この世の断りが10日交換ならば、新しく生まれてくる世代が幸福を享受できるように。
When did she
そ
cut
の
her
代
hair
価として
off?
我々は屍を背負い、血の川を渡るのです。
I must have missed that.
君を私の背中を守ってもらいたい。わかるか？背中を任せるということはいつでも後ろから撃てるということだ。私が道を踏み外したらその手で撃ち殺せ。その資格が。
了解しました。お望みとあらば地獄まで。
でも大佐が軍人のトップになっても、この国が
Oh,
軍事国家であることには変わりないじゃないか。
Oh goodness. That was the flashback. I was like, they were still in the flashback. I thought they were in the now. I was like, why is she being his assistant? I thought she was King Bradley's assistant. Okay, yes. That was a flashback after the war.
例えばイシュバール殲滅戦の戦争犯罪人を裁くことになるかもしれない。そう。乱世の英雄は平和の世においてはただの大量殺戮者よ。
大佐はそれを承知で上を目指してんのか。そんなの自滅の道じゃないか。あの内乱の裏で糸を引いていたのは
That's
ホムンク
right.
ルスだろう。
Yep.
原因がホムンクルスだとしても実行したのは私たちよ。死から目を背けてはいけない。殺した人々を忘れてはいけない。なぜなら彼らは殺した私たちのことを決して忘れないから。
Thurs certainly has not forgotten.
私たちの心配をする前にやることがあるでしょ。アルフォンス君もあなたも元の体に戻ること。
That's true. That's the
たくさんの
plan.
人たちがその日が来るのを待ってくれてるはず。
絶対戻ってみせる。アルと一緒に。
ノックス先生、お邪魔しました。鎧さん、いろいろ助けていただいてありがとうございます。 鎧じゃなくて。
Yeah, I'm sure if Bradley wanted to take you out, he would have. I'm sure he still knows that you were in there.
僕、あれの弟なんだ。訳あって体を持っていかれちゃったけど。あれの弟ってことは、あれにそっくりなのかしら。しっけえな！兄さんよりうんと身長高いに決まってるだろ。顔だってそんなにきつくないし、喧嘩だって兄さんより強い。でも短気じゃない。ジェントルマンさ。早く体が戻るといいですね。
She thinking that he looks like that. Okay, that was episode 30. So we saw the Ishvalan war. Liz, they just got orders and they just carried out the orders. Mr. Armstrong and Roy were ordered to use their alchemy, and Liz, she was a sniper. They were just ordered by King Bradley to attack, and they were just following orders, even though they didn't really agree with it. They couldn't understand why they were attacking civilians, and they couldn't understand why they were there. But after the little speech from Kimberly, the Chrism alchemist, they just went and did their job until the 7 years were up. We did see Dr. Tim. He was also a part of that. He was the doctor who was using the Ishvalan citizen to make these philosopher's stones. Obviously, they were doing that to give to Father, because he'd be using them philosopher's stones to be making those superhumans, and he needs those superhumans. I don't know what he exactly needs, because sometimes that one time we saw he was like really weak, and they used greed to like give him some energy. They like melted greed down and like gave him back to Father. So he obviously needs to absorb them sometimes. But yeah, Dr. Tim, the reason why he was on the run is because he was the doctor responsible for that. And he told Scar about that little story, and he was wondering what happened to Kimberly. I can't remember what happened to Kimberly. I think he died, or he was taken out a while ago. I remember he was in prison. Old boy went to prison, and I'm pretty sure he was taken out back then, but I could be wrong. I can't remember if he was taken out or not, but I think Scar, did Scar? I remember he was in prison, and then someone went to go visit him, and maybe that was like maybe he got off-screened or something. I don't remember what happened to him, but anyway, so Liz is still thinking that there will be some retaliation from that war. The only one that I've seen trying to get revenge is Scar, and his people were encouraging him to stop doing that, but I don't know if that will be the case in the future. But he knows a little bit more about who's responsible for all the parts that involved his brother during the war. Kimberly, the Charism Alchemist, was responsible for that earthquake he caused when he ingested that Philosopher's Stone. So yeah, but the mission still is to figure out a way, and they got King Bradley's blessing to figure out a way to try to get Ed and Al's bodies back. Is still the goal. I'm not really sure when we'll meet the other deadly sins. Lust, she's gone, but we met her. Gluttony, he's still out there. Wrath is King Bradley. And we have envy. And King Bradley was talking to someone, but we didn't see them. And I'm not sure the name they gave that person. I don't know if it was Pride. And then I believe they had like mentioned Despair maybe somewhere. Maybe not Despair. Maybe Despair is not one. No, I think I'm thinking of something else. Maybe it was Pride, who he was talking to. And I can't remember the other 7. There's one missing, but I can't think of the one that's missing. There's lust, gluttony, envy, wrath, pride. Trying to think of that movie 7 with Brad Pitt. What was the... Oh, and Greed. Yeah, we met Greed. That was the other one. We met Greed. So the one that we have not met is Pride. And I believe that's the one that King Bradley was talking to discreetly. But we don't know who Pride is or what Pride looks like. We just heard a voice. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was a good episode. So if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye.